All right, so we're in Nashville, Tennessee. We're visiting with Nicole at Yoga Harmony. You know, I'm super excited to be here. Yoga Harmony is one of the most successful studios in Nashville for yoga. I mean, it's a phenomenal place. Let's go inside and see what Nicole and Yoga Harmony are all about. So this is Nicole, and this is her beautiful studio, Yoga Harmony. This is my favorite part of this whole process, is really learning about you and how you started this. So tell me your story. How did you get into this?
Wow, thank you so much. I'm really glad you guys came too. Well, it actually started because I was an actor living in Los Angeles and I loved doing yoga. I then was diagnosed with a neuromuscular condition called Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease. And it's degenerative, so my ability to wear high heels kind of disappeared. But I came to Nashville for personal reasons and I started getting into hot yoga. And hot yoga started to help me build strength. And it was strength that the doctors told me I was unable to regain. So it's kind of amazing to watch that transformation. From that journey, I became fascinated by the whole process and how that healing can happen for everyone. So I became a teacher, and then I wanted to do it our way, because the original element of yoga was healing. You know, it's an 8-limb path, it's not just the physical, but the physical was there to relieve the body from pain and dis-ease so that the mind could be comfortable in meditation.
And tell me about some of the classes. Like what are some of your most popular classes?
Regularly we do the hot series. It was traditionally, Bikram is what it was known to everybody, but now we call it hot yoga because we do make modifications, like I said before, that weren't available if you were under a Bikram franchise. We also have heated flow classes, and we have restorative on our regular schedule.
And tell me about, I know that you came from another software.
I did.
And then you transitioned over us. So tell me some of the reasons, like why did you choose us?
Well, the other software we were with, that will remain nameless, of course, but I think we all know, right? They kept upping their rates, and they kept offering us more services that seemed amazing and things we wanted to have, like the ability to have a point reward system. And it was like, here's the option. And by the way, it's this much more. So when I found out about WellnessLiving and that they offer the ability to send emails from the software itself, I don't have to pay this much more for that. When I was able to put in a reward system that, I can do things like class of the week and they get extra points, and sometimes I make that a lot of points to make it fun and drive them into a class that week. I get to do that with WellnessLiving, and I don't get charged a whole ton more to do it. It's right there in the cost of the software. I know what to expect. The service has been incredible.
Awesome. So tell me, we're going to go through a little bit of a tour of your facility and your space, and show us around.
Cool.
All right, so I see you selling some merchandise here.
We do have some merchandise. We have, of course, our product lines, and we have essential oils that we really love because they help to diffuse the muscle aches and pains and good for breathing. After you.
Amazing.
So this is our studio room. It's pretty large. We can hold 55 people in here. We have a cork rubber antimicrobial antibacterial flooring.
Wow.
We have air scrubbers, and of course we have infrared heat. And infrared is magical. Because if you come from a traditionally heated hot yoga studio where they just crank up the forced air, there's that weight on your chest, and you can't wait to get outside and lay down on the floor in the cold. In here, as you can feel, it doesn't feel the weight. It's still 105.
Yeah, it's like almost like a sauna type of feeling where it's like, it does hit you, but it's almost like a natural kind of heat, like you'd find outside in the sun. So tell me about how you're using the software. What's some of your favorite features?
One of my favorite things is something I never would have thought of. So thanks for saying the input changes things, because I know other yoga studio owners who use your software as well, and we love being able to say, hey, this is a feature we need, and it's amazing that soon after that you guys put it in there for us. So this is really cool. I get to go into a workshop, and I get to say, okay, all these clients that were in this workshop, they wanted some more information. We talked about it. They wanted maybe details that we talked about, or certain postures, or maybe even suggestions on different things that would improve their health. I can go right in there, click on the email button, and immediately compose an email that's going to just go to the people that attended that workshop. Instead of me taking hours looking up their individual email addresses and grouping it together, I can just immediately hit email, and boom, it sends to that entire class. So that's a fantastic feature we love. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Cool.
I also love using the rewards points, as I mentioned earlier. And this review feature is just wonderful. It comes up, you get a little notice that you have a review. Of course, we don't have one today to show you, but normally you get a little number, and then you click on the review button. So when the review pops up, and all of these have been viewed already, but it's so great that we get to click on it, read the review and respond directly to that person, and then it gets published, which is just another fantastic feature to allow us to be more communicative with our clientele and really be personal with them. You know, I want to say one other thing that's really super useful for me in the system is that we can set groups of clients and basically apply clients to client groups to allow different features or different messages to them, or a discount to teachers, and allow them to have access to that. And that is another beautiful side of the software that makes it so easy and allows us to be more direct with our clients. So it's
Cool.
Fabulous.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nicole, I had so much fun. Thank you so much for this. Like I just feel like really inspired, and just you being here and listening to your story and the beautiful space that you created here. Like I'm just super grateful right now, and a big thank you.